Well, welcome back to Ireland and to the UK Strongest Man competition. It's been good so far, but the last competition, the deadlift hold, brought Paul Roberts and Mark Lawson together. They have ended up in second and third place after this, and of course the fella on the left here was totally dominant. Ed Hall, 41.40 seconds. He maintains his overall lead on that, but two are in trouble. Very much in trouble. Lewis McLean and Nicky Whelan.
So at the end of today we lose two competitors at the moment in Group A in places 7 and 8. Lewis McLean and Nicky Whelan. More pressure, I suppose, on you two guys going into the arm wrestling. How are you feeling?
It's just hard. I mean, it's always going to be pressure with actually being at the bottom. It's always going to be under pressure because this is a new event again. No one's really done it, so no one knows really how it's going to go. You know, it would also be nice to know that you are good at it and to get the points to know that you could go up. But it's just a kind of a mix in it. I don't have a clue how it's going to go, to be honest.
Nicky, realistically, for both of you, you're looking at really a third place finish here to guarantee you go into day two. Is arm wrestling, could it be a joker in the pack for competitors here because it's new to everybody?
Well, it can be because everyone's in the same boat. None of us have ever done it, so anyone can win here, you know.
Well, I think they're going to need a lot of luck really with just the arm wrestling to come. They are in a precarious position at the bottom.
So that brings us to the final event of day one, and it's a new one for the UK's Strongest Man 2011. This is about man-on-man combat. This is arm wrestling. Why did we bring this in this year, Glenn?
Well, after 8 years of UK Strongest Man, we always put a wrestling test in because it's 13 events and we must have a man-on-man, and I've got the ultimate of all man-on-man tests, and that's arm wrestling, so it's here this year.
And there's a lot more to arm wrestling than you might imagine, and who better to ask about the techniques involved in arm wrestling than a former world champion, Neil Pickham. Neil, thank you for coming along, thanks for joining us.
No problem, mate, no problem.
Is this just a simple test of brute strength?
Absolutely not. This is a little bit different because I think a lot of people, when they look at strongman, particularly over the last few years, have started to think that events are coming in there which are not necessarily just about power, top-end strength, and arm wrestling is akin to that. What we're seeing today is we're going to see a lot of different guys of different specifications. In any strongman event, it's about using your physical statistics to your benefit. Nothing will do that like we're going to see on the arm wrestling table. We've got different techniques and guys of different sizes, and we're going to see exactly how that works today.
It should be an intriguing competition, and we should also stress arm wrestling very much new to these guys, so perhaps the winner is the one who can find the element of surprise.
There's no answer to that. Ed Hall versus Nicky Whelan is the first of the combatant duos, and of course Whelan a little bit of bother on the deadlift hold, but here has another opportunity. But Ed Hall, the overall leader, on the left of your shot now for this fourth and final event, to be judged by Magnus Samuelsson, former world strongest man, and there's the win declared. And who is it? Well, it's that man at the helm of this first day of competition, Ed Hall. So he goes through to the next round, to the semi-final.
Really good events then. Well, ones I've been working on and have been consistent on, I suppose, yes, would be arm wrestling and potentially squat. With the arm wrestling, yeah, I won an Irish title in 2003, but since then I've had trouble with that arm, with both arms actually. So it may not be as much of an advantage to be a former champion. But I have some techniques, I have some tricks up my sleeve, and I sure won't be changing or expelling the techniques and what I've learned in arm wrestling to anybody else. I'm going to be telling them lies, so hopefully they'll pick up on the lie advantage and go with that, you know.
Well, you've already heard that technique very much plays a part in this. It's not just brute strength, it's about the posture in the situation once the finalities are there. Look at this. Now they're all set.
Ready, go!
Oh, that was quick, wasn't it? That was very quick. Paul Roberts over Ken Nowicki. Ken Nowicki had no chance there. That was a very, very fine performance by Paul Roberts, as you said, the former Irish arm wrestling champion. So, Mark Lawson versus Lewis McLean. Lewis McLean, one of the two in some difficulty. And in danger of being eliminated here, along with Whelan.
Okay, ready, go!
Eyes on your hands, stay with your arms. Eyes
This
on
is
your
a
hands,
closer
guys.
one, I think.
Yeah.
Whelan.
That's a much sought after win by Lewis McLean. It really is. Very important for him. Just one or two fingers being put straight. Look at this. The next pairing of Richard Smith and Rob Drennan.
Relax, guys,
Now
back
that.
pressure.
Now then, hang on a moment. He's
Relax, guys, back
relaxed.
pressure.
Magnus
back pressure.
Samuelsson just
Forget
trying
the
to
pad.
get them into the right posture.
Forget the pad, pull to you. Eyes on your hands.
Give me your wrist. Come up. Far away to go.
Leaning across. Look at him.
Give me that wrist. There you go. Ready, go!
Back pressure. Yeah.
I'd say Rob Drennan, well done, sir. Richard Smith beaten on that occasion. And so we now move on to the semi-finals.
With elbows in
And
the
Ed
pad.
Hall is first up against Paul Roberts. Now then, Paul Roberts, of course, we saw how easily he won in his heat. What can he do against Ed Hall? Paul, the overall leader thus far, in very good form.
Ready, go!
Well, this is closer. This is going to be closer. I think there's already a win. Yes, there is. Ed Hall goes to the final. Dear, oh dear. Wonderful enthusiasm from the young fella. Have another look at this. Just terrific power over the former Irish arm wrestling champion back in 2003. We heard him declare that, and I've said it once, but it's worth repeating. But Hall goes through. Now then, Lewis McLean versus Rob Drennan.
Elbows in the pad.
Now Drennan on the right, McLean on the left.
Elbows in the pad first. Like that.
Drennan,
Take grip.
very powerful man indeed. We saw that. The grip,
Now straight to this.
absolutely important here.
Straight to this wrist.
Strong men, yes. Technique, yes.
Straight to this more. Okay.
But technique plays a big
hands,
part
Ready.
in this event.
Look at your hands. Eyes on
Now,
your
who
hands,
will
guys.
prevail
Look at
here?
your hands.
And that's
Ready?
right.
McLean desperately
Ready,
needs the
go.
points. Oh, I say, he's got it. Rob Drennan. Well, Drennan goes through to the final to face Ed Hall. And what a final that should be. But look at the way, the manner in which Rob Drennan prevailed there. Very quick. Nothing that Lewis McLean could do about that one. That was terrific.
I'm happy now. Okay. Ready. Ready.
Third and fourth
go.
place. Lewis McLean versus Paul Roberts. Paul Roberts on the left. Now then, who's going to take this one? Ooh. Third and fourth playoff. This is very even. Now, who's got the endurance, the strength endurance? Which of the two? Absolutely nothing in it at the moment. Paul Roberts gets it. Lewis McLean is in fourth, Roberts in third, and we now sort out who's the champion. Will it be Ed Hall or will it be Rob Drennan? But another little look at that. In the end, the sheer power of Paul Roberts enough to prevail. So, you wouldn't say he was lacking in confidence, Ed Hall, would you? He's up against Rob Drennan, and Drennan looked very powerful to me. Good technician,
Take grip with elbows in the pad. Start there.
totally in control. Now then, who's going to take this
I'm
one?
happy like that. Okay. Ready. Go.
Rob Drennan's got it going. He's got it going. Ed Hall's got an awful lot of work to do here to save this one. Look, he won't give up, but that's a brilliant performance by Rob Drennan. He gets it. Ed Hall in second place. Paul Roberts in third. Lewis McLean in fourth. We'll confirm that in a minute, but that was a great competition. It really was. The arm wrestling. Drennan is the champion on this occasion. Lovely stuff. Well, I promised confirmation. There it is. Rob Drennan from Ed Hall, Paul Roberts, Lewis McLean, Smith, Whelan, Whiskey and Lawson in that order.
So, winner of the arm wrestling contest, proper man-on-man, Rob Drennan. Is this new to you? How does that feel?
Yeah, it's very new to me. I've never arm wrestled like that before, but we had excellent coach this morning and learned a new technique. It went in my favour, Very happy with it. Went against Ed in the final, who's a very good friend, so that was a bit unfortunate, but yeah, I'm very happy with the result.
Did you know going into it that it would be something that could suit your strengths?
We're speaking with the coach this morning. He said I looked very promising at it. I've got very strong biceps, so it went well. I was happy.
Well done, Rob.
Thank you.
All the best. Cheers.
Well, let's have a look and see how things stand then. Ed Hall, easy winner, 28 points at the end of day one. But then Lewis McLean and Nicky Whelan, they're eliminated.
So that brings us to the end of day one. Glenn, what did you make of the guys in Group A? What have you seen? Who's impressed you?
Well, the two powerhouses for me, the two Englishmen, Ed Hall and Rob Drennan, two massive men, aggressive. Going to be a very, very interesting final if they make it. But they've still got day two to play with, so anything can happen.
Going into day two, are we looking at Rob and Ed as the men to beat in Group A?
Well, because they're so big, it's all down how they got the fitness to carry themselves through into day two and continue on, because after they've done 4 more events, they've got 5 more grueling ultimate tests in the final.
So that brings us then to the end of day one here in Belfast. Join us next time as we focus on Group B as we look to find the UK's Strongest Man 2011. Until then, bye-bye for now.